What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, the possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. I think the biggest chase card now, I think, is like Cypher Gear Gamma, because it's now limited at 1. Because it's been like at 1, and I think now it's banned, I think. Yeah, maybe we might pull a collector's rare. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did a few months back is a collector's rare B-Cup from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. The centering on the back is a bit off from top to bottom, because you can easily tell right about here. But honestly, it really doesn't matter, because I am going to be getting this graded at some point. Just never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But but with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which in a way it kind of ties with today's video, but it kind of doesn't. But the question of the day is this: which archetype would you guys like to see get a jump promo card? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, we're going to be taking a step back away from Phantom Nightmare and put our focus on a special set of cards, because these are promo cards. Now, not only do we have the V-Jump promo card, but we also have as well the first 2 cards of the OCG Promotion Pack 2024. Now, I believe this will be released sometime next year, which is going to be interesting to say the very least. But honestly, I'm excited to have a look at these cards, and let's get straight into it. Kicking things off with the V-Jump promo, and it was actually one that I wanted to talk about in a earlier video. Never really got the chance in a later video. Maybe no, earlier video. Sorry, my mind's scattered. But this one is actually a really cool one, because this is for get this, Sky Striker. Sky Striker is getting a first ever Link 4 in the form of Surgical Striker Spectra. and the word Spectra is all caps with a period in at the end of each letter. So Spectra is a Dark Machine Link 4 with 3,000 attack, and its arrows are top, left, right, and bottom. So basically the same, almost the same stats as Firewall Dragon, if you will. And it requires 2 or more monsters, including a Link monster. And it says that it's always treated as a Sky Striker Ace card. And the first effect is a once per turn, which reads when your opponent activates a card or effect as chain link 2 or higher as a quick effect, you can manage 2 spells from your hand and or grave, negate that effect, then you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. So this is basically 2 in 1. 2 effects in 1. Not only can you negate effects, but you can also pop pretty much any card that your opponent has, which is actually kind of cool. But there is a massive drawback. A very massive drawback. In the form of its second effect that reads, loses 3,000 attack while you have no spells in your grave. So as long as you have spells in your grave, its attack stats will remain the same. But if you have no spells in your grave, you're pretty much just fucked. So the only way that you can make the Sky Striker deck even more broken, especially this card in particular, is if you have a card like, say, Side Frame Lord Omega, because with Omega you can instantly take cards from your banish pile during each of your opponent's standby phases and put them back into your graveyard. So you basically have yourself infinite negates in the off of Spectra, which that right there is nasty. So if you have those 2 cards on board, this card plus Omega, woohoo! You're gonna have yourself quite the powerful board right there, to say the very least. But now we move into the promotion pack 2024, and kicking these off we have Mira and Machinoko, yeah, which is a 1-star fire spellcaster with 0 attack and defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, if this card is in your hand, you can reveal 3 cards from your hand and or deck with the same name as cards in your opponent's graveyard, but different names from each other. And if you do, special summon this card. So I guess in a way it's kind of it's mainly in here for the card is mainly for mirror matches for the most part. So I guess in a way, in a way, if you're running this in let's say let's say Fire Kings, you could show off three different Fire King monsters from your opponent's from what your opponent has, and then this acts as essentially like a Cyber Dragon, which is weird. Which is kind of weird. It's just so weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. But the second effect reads, when your opponent activates a card or effect as a quick effect, you can send this card summoned by its first effect to the grave. Send 1 card with the same name as that opponent's card from your deck or extract to the grave. And if you do, negate the activation. Yeah, this is essentially a mirror match card. So if you're playing a mirror match, you could literally just you can put this in your side deck, and then once you go to game 2, you can side this in, and you're pretty much good to go, I guess? I don't know. This is a bit of a weird one, honestly, but next up, I don't know if this is supposed to be the right way to say it, but it's known as A-Star Speculation. Yeah, literally, that is the name. Which is a 7-star Light Warrior fusion with 2,500 attack and defense, and requires a monster with 2,500 or more attack and a face-down defense position monster with 2,500 or less defense. So, okay, just that alone. Just that alone. Tistina, funny enough, Tistina might benefit from this card. Because this is essentially, funny enough, a super poly target. So if you're playing against Dark Magician or Blue Eyes for that matter, I mean if you're playing against that and you're playing Tistina, you essentially have yourself a pretty interesting target to say the very least. But it says that you can only special summon this card once per turn, and it has two separate effects. Which the first effect reads, this card gains this effect based on its battle position. Attack position gains attack equal to the highest original attack among monsters 0.1 controls. Defense position cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. I mean, it literally gets it's a protection from cards like Lightning Storm and Raigeki and Dark Hole. That's pretty good, I have to admit. But although again, it's a bit weird in my honest opinion. But the second effect reads, you contribute one attack position monster and a face-down defense position monster. Special summon this card from your grave. So it's basically a monster reborn before itself, which is pretty cool. I think Tistina might work. Excuse me. I think Tistina might work with this deck, because I think what you can do is you can do Super Poly, pitch a card from your hand, target your opponent's Dark Magician, then target one of your own monsters that has less than 2,500 defense, one of your own Tistina monsters, and you're pretty much off to the races from there. I think what would you want to fuse the most? Like what, the 3-star monster? Maybe even the 1-star monster, because I think the 1-star monster is used to add the field spell to your hand. I'm gonna have to dig a bit deeper into that deck, because I got it down, but I need to make some adjustments. So once I've made those adjustments, I'm definitely gonna be doing a deck profile on it. So make sure you guys get ready for that. I don't know when that'll come up, but I will definitely let you guys know on Threads. So make sure you guys follow me on Threads. My ad will be in the description below. And I was right. There's a note underneath the card that says this card's name is pronounced as A-Star Speculation. Yes, I was right. I was right on that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But honestly, though, I think this card definitely has a lot of potential. The fusion has a lot of potential, because it can easily go up against Blue Eyes decks, Dark Magician decks, pretty much like any deck that has a fuck ton of monsters with 2,500 or more attack. This is a pretty nasty card, and again, it's a super poly target. I mean, you can't go wrong. You literally cannot go wrong with that. But with that being said, guys, honestly, my thoughts on these promo cards, I think Spectra and Speculation might be two of the more bigger chase cards that you would want to go for, just because of the fact that Sky Striker is still a pretty powerful force, and Speculation again is a super poly target that, again, decks like Tistina, decks like potentially Dark Magician and Blue Eyes can use as well. So maybe I might have to try them out. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, And follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.